Genesis 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he shall greatly multiply sorrow in thy conception. It's sorrow going also spiritually going into the curses we are under. Edom bringing us in slavery. Edom calling us black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, taking our lands, you know. And sorrow shalt thou bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Our husband going into Yahushua. Yahushua is ruling over us right now even. And our desire is staying on him because the elect are always going to prophesy the truth. Even if the elects are like, oh no, man, we don't want to go out today, they're still going to do it because it's through the Spirit. Yeah, but kind of, you know, like, the desires. I'm going to read that again. Genesis 3, verse 60. Unto woman said, I will greatly multiply sorrow. I must get to the point. And sorrow shall up, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, like the elect desires to Yahushua. That's how the Most High made it. And he shall rule over thee. The Most High Yahushua is the Most High's son. Yahushua is ruling over us. You know, Shalaki. The Most High's son, Yahushua, is ruling over us. You know, and our desires to him, mainly starting with the elect. Because even if brothers are like, oh, man, I don't want to go out and prophesy today, man. You know, I'm kind of not in the mood. You know, the Most High is gonna make us because it's in the spirit that the prophets are gonna be out here prophesying. Either way. Genesis 3, verse 18. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth unto thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. 19. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it wast thou taken, from dust art thou, and unto dust shalt thou return. And that was even a quote they used in the book of Eli, the movie, the book of Eli, when he was in the bar and they were about to fight him, and he was getting ready. He read that scripture there too, which was through the Spirit, you know, because that's how cursed this land is now, man. You got people, they want to fight you, they want to argue about you because you got a different opinion, all that type of stuff, you know. When before it was really all before that, but you got to ask yourself, well, how was it before? It was all, we were following these laws before, and it was all perfect and good until the so-called white man lied to the so-called black woman. So that just shows you, man, that we are prophesying the real truth, the normal way it should be, and how it always should be. So why are you going against us? Why are you going against us? You gotta ask yourself, if this was the normal way it was before the serpent deceived Eve, this was the normal way before, it makes no sense, and that's a straight cut with a double-edged sword to you automatically. There's no other debating it. That's not up for debate no more. That's already set in stone, set in plain stone. You got your flags over here. You're trying to make everybody all one again. You already tried that in the Tower of Babel. The Most High said he's been scattered you everywhere, like you are now today. And that's spirit. You got a woman there with the red dress. We always, every time we come out here, we see a woman with a red dress. Why is that? Because that's the spirit to the Most High, man. That's the spirit of Babylon. Babylon is the whore that sitteth upon the dragon. Look. You know, which the picture ain't showing the red dress, but it is supposed to be the red dress too. And then look at the buildings, look. Look at their buildings, dude. You can see the buildings. And then over here as well, we believe in the mark of the beast. And look, over here you have the mark. What is that? That's a wave to open. Look, they already have the RFID chip. There you have it, already on the entrance of the bank, and that's the spirit. It's in front of the bank. What our bank's known for? Shall I even show you the look? So you don't know I'm not pulling shit out of my ass. So you know I'm not pulling stacks out of my ass. Look, it's even in front of the bank. What our bank's known for? Money, holding money, currency. What does it have in front of it? A place you can wave your hand to open the door. What is that? The RFID chip. What's the RFID chip? Where no man can buy or sell. Already showing you what it is, man. Who are the prophets? What the prophets say comes true. So that's how you know we're the prophets. What we're saying is already coming true. We're saying Babylon is going to be destroyed by ICBM missiles. ICBM missiles exist. All these other people, Nathan, Nasty Nathan, IZPK, General Gonorrhea, Sakari, they ain't preaching that. They ain't preaching that. WFI. No, what Sakari is kind of preaching that, I believe, but they're still going off. They're still niggas, you know. And they're just making money. They're just bank holders, bank accountants. They're making money off of you other false followers. All their false followers. What they're saying, are they preaching that? They're preaching that the white man's gonna be saved. Does he look like he's being saved? No, he's not. He's even catching his own hell. Now let's go to Job. Job 15 and verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of his years is hidden to the oppressor. I'll get a precept on that too. Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes are taken in an evil net. Evil means bad times, you know. And as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of man, snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. So the oppressor knoweth not his days, man. I'll get that again. Job 15:20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. As it reads in Ecclesiastes again 9 and 12. So are the sons of men snared in evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. For man also knoweth not his time, you know. So he doesn't know his time. He doesn't know when he's gonna fall, but it is gonna happen. Like the Rothschilds, what they have, their son, Raphael Rothschild, he died of an overdose. He was 22, I believe. And then what happened to his other son that married this other chick? She went and committed adultery. She was two-timing him with a black man, a so-called Judite. So they're already going through these rich people ain't. Oh, it's cracked up to be either, man. They're catching their own hell. Plus, they gotta constantly have the meetings and constantly work hard to try to censor this truth, man. So, man, it's showing you, man, what time we're in, man. You know? And then I saw an article yesterday, a news video yesterday about the UN already reported, get ready for more severe heat waves, get ready for heavier rainfall, and get ready for more droughts and wildfires, okay? And crazy ass and more bloodshot red sky fires, man. Atmosphere fires, man, in the skies, okay? Why? Because of the climate change. Edom has been fucking up the earth, proving and showing you he's not made to rule over anything. Okay. they say the U.S. had over like 400 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide in the air last year. Okay, now China is on record. So where are these people out here acting like there's nothing to worry about? There's a whole lot of shit to worry about, man. Like, you can't run from your problems. You can't run from what's going on. These are real problems, real issues, man. And the more you ignore them, the more it's gonna come to your face, man. Like, even the Most High tells us, teach thy son in the way he shall go, and you shall grieve the enemy. So even the Most High is saying, man, you gotta teach your kids also what's going on. You gotta teach your kids the prophecies, the mark of the beast, all this stuff, man. So how much more a grown-ass man, you know? The mark of the beast is the R-Fadi shit. Don't take the mark of the beast. The vaccination is a prologue to the mark of the beast. Don't take the vaccination. The son, Yahweh Shai is the real name. He is a so-called real dark-skinned man from the tribe of Judah. He's not a white image. He's not a false white image, man. Or a red image, I just say, like that woman's dress. It's a red image. The so-called white man is red, like her dress. That's the white man, bro. That's the so-called white man, bro. He's not white, he's red. It's red like your dress, but it's not as useful as a dress, you know what I mean? Like her dress, and it is going to be useful like her dress, but not in that type of way, but in that type of way, if you know what I mean. It's going to be useful in that way. As far as slavery goes, she's going to be put in slavery. It's not as useful as a dress, because we know what men like with women with dresses on, if you know what I mean. Most High's comedy stand-up show here, man. Meanwhile, you got the black woman who thinks she's African, and she's still being a whore, you know, on Pornhub and shit. Bro, well, you know, our brothers knows what that is, you know. Come on, we're all adults. We're all adults here. We know what that is. It's the biggest website ever. It's the most visited website ever. Come on now. Don't act like you would post anything on there. Don't act like you were trying to make millions off of there. It's the biggest most visited website ever. Come on now. It starts with a P, ends with a B. We're all adults here now. Come on now. It's comical right here, man. Like the cosmic wave, man. God is Yahweh's cosmic comedy show. Yahweh's cosmic comical stand-up show. And to the U.S. military, I can't offer you my body and blood on the line. What I can offer you is my own personal stand-up comedy show, bro. We just caught a bar of a ball. If you know what I mean. You know, know, even Yahweh Shai is red. But not in the skin, but in his eyes, man. He's red in his eyes. Why? Because he's gonna, not because of wine, but because of anger. He's furious, man. When we take over Edom, now it's gonna be red like from wine, though. Even though Yahushua did drink wine, you know, when he was here on earth, before he got, you know, before his 33rd year, he did drink wine. Because they called him a wine bibber. But it's not red because it's not right now. It's not red because of wine. It's red because he's angry. He's furious. Red, kind of like your dress right there. Maybe a more bright red, you know? Yeah. Sounds like a big ass bumblebee. You know how bees be buzzing. You don't have to get out of his car, bro. You don't have to, hey, y'all have to make him get out of his red car for that one, bro. Two women with red dresses on. We saw two women with red dresses on pass. That's the spirit. Oh, she's coming back too. Two women with red dresses on. This is the most comical show right now, man. This is the most comical comedy show, man. From the cosmos, from the constellations, boy. From the pale skin of constellations, man. Man, there you have it, you know. So Edom been tried to, you know, bring the earth and one together in one, you know, under his falsehood, you know, of course. And then even back then from the Tower of Babel, you know. Here it is, Genesis 11. I still ain't finished this, so you know, it reads 5. And the Lord came to see. I'm sorry, verse 4 again. And they said, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." And that's what they are now. You got China all the way down there, the Philippines all the way down there, you know, Russia and all that, you know. 5. And the Lord came down to see the city to a prophet, you know, and a tower which the children of men built it. Just like this building here. Just like this building right here, except the tower back then, I believe, was bigger than all the towers they have today, probably. That's just my guess, you know. But that's probably what it is. 6. And the Lord said, "Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this thus they begin to do, and now nothing will be estranged from them, which they have imagined to do." Just like Edom's imagining his shit today, man. Mosai already said they already tried it. The Mosai destroyed it. What makes you think you're gonna succeed yourself? When let's just read, the earth is weaker now. Especially now when the earth is weaker and people are confused. The world is in a confused state of mind right now. How are you gonna be able to do that when earth's in a confused state of mind right now? You got some people, they wanna be birds. Some people, they wanna drive a car. Some people, they want to drive motorcycles. Some people, they want to be white. Some people, they want to be pink. Some people, they want to be, you know, dressed with their body showing. Some people, they want to dress with their body covered. Some people, they say 2 + 2 is 6. Some people say 2 + 2 is 1. Okay, meanwhile you got Eve over here, she thinks she's African. Edom thinks he's white. And the gutter rats think they're Jewish, man. They think they're Jews when they ain't Jews. Genesis 11 verse Hey, let us go down and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Kinda even today you got different languages, man. So it shows you, man, the curse is still here and remains till this day. The curse still is here and remains till this day. Until Yahushua comes, that's when all the earth is gonna speak one language. That's when all the earth is really gonna be in one. When Yahushua returns. Okay, even your Taliban, they think they're gonna restore the laws. They think they even said they're gonna take over, but that's not gonna happen. We're gonna ones who's gonna take over, the Israelites. So-called blacks, so-called blacks, so-called Americans. Not the Taliban. Because now Ishmael over there in Afghanistan, they said, their captain even said, their general said, we're not in a rush, but we'll take all over it and make everybody follow Islam. But that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna once the Hebrews are the ones that's gonna take over, man. So I had to stop myself and be like, all right, man, all right, it's cool what you guys are doing, but fuck that. Fuck that. I'd rather equip myself with the word of the Most High, man. We're the ones that's gonna take over, man. You gotta use your hands. You gotta use your RFID chip, bro. Right there. It's right there. I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, open one of them.
Yeah, open one of them. Okay. So they actually opened the door. They actually opened the first door. Come on. Hey, so motherfuckers are gonna be out here thinking they're Yahushua, man. You saw it? I opened my door. I opened my door with my hand. I am the Son of Man right now. I opened the door with my hand. I am the black superior man. I opened the door with my hand. That's what they're gonna be thinking when they get to RFID chip. Why? Because didn't Yahushua do miracles with his hand, Now they're gonna try to, just like even your Christians say, Satan copies everything from the Most High, So that's even it still works, because they're gonna be opening the doors with their hands, buying things with their hands, just like this. Who do y'all call it? Jesus, which is not the name though. His real name is Yahushua, like Yahushua did, heal people with his hands. And even in Walmart, this is 3 years ago, even in Walmart, they had this big ass machine, looked like a tower too, where you can buy it easily with your phone now, And there was even a red one. It was even a red machine, so that's spiritual, Because we know what red represents. It represents the so-called white man, and that's the spirit. You got a red car, another red car passed by. Just like even your sign there, your sign when you cross the street, it shows a hand and it shows a red one. That's the spirit. It shows you Edom in the mark of the beast. And even that Wells Fargo sign right there, it's red. And Wells Fargo is a bank, and what are banks known for? Currencies. And they say 80% of banks already been looking into a digital currency, and this was last year. So Lord willing, and it's possible that the mark of the beast will come this year. It's possible, you know. The Lord's will. Lord willing, you know. So continue on Genesis 11 verse 7. Those who let us go down there confound their language that they may not understand one another's speech. Just like China doesn't understand the U.S., its democracy. Just like Ishmael down there in Afghanistan doesn't understand what the U.S., its democracy, women's rights. Because they're doing their own thing right now. They're taking over and making them go to Islamic school where they learn about Islam, you know. Verse 8. So the Lord Yahweh scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. The Most High just stopped them. They were working, and the Most High was just like, boom, and they just stopped and walked away. Sounds some funny shit, you know. That would have, Most High had to be laughing after that, man, and the angels had to be laughing because that's some funny shit, man. Here they are, they're building the city, you know, they think they're gonna succeed. All of a sudden, the Most High puts a spirit on them, and they stop their work and just walk away. And then they were probably talking to each other, and they were probably speaking different languages, and they couldn't understand. And they were probably getting mad, like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, bro. I'm out of here. I don't know what you're saying, man. So that's funny, man. That's some funny shit. This is 11 verse 9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, going into what we call now Babylon. We get great confusion. Because the Lord Yahweh did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth, man. God. Makes some funny people, man. Here you go, you got Jake riding and hit some big ass wheels, man. You got Jake riding on some big ass wheels, man. You're in downtown, a little train there, flashing by, man. This comical here, man. So you know, like the Most High plays, like you play with your son, your baby. The Most High's playing catch up with Esau Edom, man. He's like, come on, little guy, catch on over here. You can do it. But he's not gonna be able to do it, man. I was like, okay, come on, little red monster, come over here, catch up. But he's not gonna be able to catch up, man. Esau Edom ain't gonna be able to catch up, dude. He's gonna be stay lost, gonna be stay confounded, and all of that. Watching a video on what's going on there in Afghanistan. I was watching the video what's going on there in Afghanistan, man. You have what's it called? You had this woman that she was like, they kicked me out of my house, killed my sons and my daughters-in-law. And what I was, so there you have it, man. And Edom can't fucking bring back their lives. So guess what? That's what's gonna happen here in America soon, man. They're gonna be kicking people out of their houses. Kicking people out of their houses, man. They kill their daughters, their sons, man, their daughters-in-law, their brothers-in-law, all of them, etc. You know, and all of that, bro. Just like how you're having down there right now in Afghanistan, man. And they're helping them, but when it comes over here, man, there ain't gonna be no troops to come and help the East side, the America over here. The EU's gonna come in. They're gonna round people up, gather them up, man. And they're gonna be kicking their asses, man. On anybody they see. And that's the spirit. You got two more women with the red dress on, dude. That's the spirit. You got two more women there passing by with the red dress on. That's the spirit. And then she has a red shirt that says USA on it. So that's right there. So that's the spirit right there. Scripture here, if I can find it. I'm reading another, try to find another scripture real quick here.